I didn't even open that.
Yeah, I just opened the tab, but
All right.
try to get work on my screenshot right now.
I saw it earlier.
Yeah, so get that shit going.
And that guy come back last week?
What guy?
I don't know his name. You remember he had all them different email or websites, whatever he was
Oh
talking
no, we
about
had some
music.
dude on YouTube fucking talking shit. Yeah, there's some
Oh
dude on
wow.
YouTube. I ended up blocking. I just put him in a timeout. He just talking shit, and that was it. But they come on fucking Rumble. Wayman would get their ass. He's a fucking that motherfucker's a goddamn moderator. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So yeah, he's got a moderator symbol and everything on his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me go take a look.
So the motherfuckers better watch out. Wayman's on the prowl.
Oh,
You know
there
what I'm
you
saying?
go. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So um, yeah, a bunch of shit. Fucking, I got all those videos you sent me in WhatsApp, so we can go through those, watch them.
Yeah, I got a couple queued up too. Found
Yeah, I
some other
haven't
ones.
watched them at all, so I'll be
Oh,
watching them
that'll
in
be
real
great.
time. Yeah,
That'll be great.
yeah.
Like he was going.
Yeah, this shit's fucking funny, man. Fuck. Yeah, I just been fucking playing with guns, man. Fucking, I need to come out and shoot. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And bring some guns out and shoot. See what I can do with these motherfuckers. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was telling Theron earlier. It was pretty much the same thing. It's like, it's been a while, but when you know what you're doing and a little bit off, but you can get it back faster than
Yeah,
somebody that ain't got a clue.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can feel it, and then you just make
He
adjustments
he
accordingly.
he's so worried about embarrassment and shit, the motherfucker.
Yep, but it sounded like, and then he was telling me about like changing stuff, and I'm like, bro, don't change anything. Just keep it what it is. You got
Yeah,
dots on everything. You got. I showed him a couple of spots where you can get the what's that thing called? Bunch of these places now they're doing slide cut. That's like optic cuts for $1.50.
man, I wouldn't do this shit. Just go buy your got. You can buy a complete You can buy a complete Glock upper with the guts for less. Well, for probably less than $1.50 when you catch them on sale. When you
The
catch them on
slide
sale,
itself.
KM. Matter of fact, I'll pull them up right now. KM Tactical is where you can get all your shit. That's why I've got my 47s upper. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Who makes it? Is it one of their thing? Came.
Yeah, they make them. They're a manufacturer. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, they're a manufacturer. I bought a lot of shit from these guys, and they don't fuck around. They make some good shit, and it's solid shit too. And when they do their sale prices, they practically be giving the shit away. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Let me. What are we looking for? Uh, let's see.
oh,
Glock.
Cam Tactical. I've seen these guys before.
Yeah, Glock
Mm.
slides. Here we go, right there. Let me show you. Look at this shit. Look at that. Glock 19s, $100. Gen 3s. Some of them come with the guts. So like this is 1719,
Damn.
the symbol 164. You know, only thing you gotta do is put the sights on it and everything. And they pre-cut everything. They're all fucking built to the Glock specifications. You know, you don't even have to fuck with them. It looks
That's
just like Glock
not
shit, except
bad.
it doesn't have the Glock names on them. You know what I'm saying? So what you do now, they got a sale now. I don't know why they have a sale. It's fucking these motherfuckers always be having a sale, and they just be selling shit left and right. And sometimes you can get these fucking complete kits for like fucking $69.
Get out of
You know
here.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
The parts kit
There-
or
oh
the whole
no,
thing?
I'm talking about the slide and everything. Here's one right. Well, that's strip. That's strip. Yeah, they look like they're selling the strip ones for that price. Uh, let's see if we can see if in the lowest what they got on the lowest setting. Yeah, these are all stripped. The parts kit's only like $39. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can find like but the only problem is I think you want these complete. I think this has a barrel. So you can go it's like 17. You can even have your sights put on there, Palmer or KM. You can have sights put on. And I don't know if this has a barrel or not. Let's see what it says. Oh yeah, it comes with a barrel. Yeah, look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make
So
a good price.
yeah, because barrels alone cost you $69.
Easy.
Yeah. So you can get this just spring kit and everything, and you can get you some optics. And if you want them to put the optics on there, or you put
Hmm.
some optics on that motherfucker, it'll cost you, 179 to 189. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
And or you can go with the fiber optics, which is cheaper. It's 186. That's the Optic Sites Tall Boys. You know what I'm saying? For $22. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
a fucking steal, bro.
You think they're making them themselves?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
they're making this shit. Yeah, they're what do you call those guys who deal with metal? Uh,
Fabricated.
yeah, the fabric. It's a fabrication shop. Yeah,
Okay.
because they make not just um, I mean they make everything, dude. You got the AR parts, uppers, um, and then you got upper receivers. This is where I bought a lot of my upper receivers. You know what I'm saying? You see, the 50 Beowulf, this is where I got it from. 454
Uh,
SOCOM, the
was it?
450
Wasn't that
Bushmaster.
a full gun?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just a full upper receiver. So
Ah,
I'll show you. So
okay.
you got uh you can buy this is what it cost me, but I got it on sale. So I got this one right here, the 10 and a half. That's the one you saw.
Hmm.
And I think I got it for 249 and was on sale for Christmas. And then I just bought the 16-inch the end of last year, and that was like I think I paid close to three something for it, and it comes with bolt charging handles, and the 16-inch comes with the tanker um flash suppressor on it. You know what I'm saying? That tanker flash suppressor is $150 alone. You know? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, dude, I mean, it's
Coach
just
Transplant. What's going on, guy?
what's up, coach? Transplant, same person. But this is a sight, man. I love these guys. I had to fucking stop going to this motherfucker because I was buying too much shit.
Everything's
You
a
know what I'm
deal,
saying?
man.
Yeah, especially if you wait around Christmas or one of these major holidays. These dudes, they do damn. It's almost 70% off on some of this shit.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
know?
send it to him right now because he was looking
Yeah.
at. Tell me, I send a link to the show to him. Look at this show. Get your
And
ass.
if I'm not mistaken, I think they do have a blim section.
Right?
But everything sells out so fucking fast in the blimp section. You probably won't be able to get anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It goes quickly. I didn't
I
know they
know
got
there's them guys that hawk and wait for it to come out.
yeah 1022 parts. They got 1911 parts. Look at that. You can go. They don't have much, but it's a great fucking site, man. Save some cash. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
you can get some stuff, and they send it to you real quick. And they don't try to overcharge you for shipping.
Shipping.
Yeah. They just think shipping is like a bare minimum or some shit. And they fucking send it to you in an unmarked box. You can either get it with a signature or not a signature, and you can get insurance on it too. So if it gets stolen, they'll replace it. Yeah. And the
All right.
insurance is not that expensive. It's like less than I think it's less than $6 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it's a good it's I've been buying shit from these motherfuckers for at least 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm
Cool.
saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna check them out in the
Yeah.
morning.
And most of the upper receivers you've seen that I have
Mhm.
that I've been firing is from them. Yeah. And they work flawlessly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
I can see it. There's two
mhm.
lag.
Tulag. Oh, what's up, Tulag? What's happening, man? Yeah. And that's a great site, man. Fucking excellent fucking site. Yeah. So shit.
Welcome everybody. We about to get started a little bit.
Yep.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Let's hear the fucking music gearing up, motherfuckers. So you know what's about to happen, right? It's about to happen. Let me check the website real quick before I fill up shit. I didn't even bother looking. We're there. We're there. There's the website. Yep. I know we're on that. Oh shit, we're there. All right, we are live, guys. We are actually on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and Kick tonight, and also on Locals. And we got quite a few guys in here before the pre-show. Appreciate you guys stopping through, and we'll see you when we get back. Well, if I remember what button I need to push. All right, we're back, guys. Damn, that ended abruptly, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell is going on?
Just
Yeah, just jumped out. So we're back. I've been neglecting to thank the sponsors of the show for the last couple of weeks. You know, it's just fucking rough, bro. And you guys can see your chats on screen. So if we get a wild man in here like we usually do, if he's in Rumble, we'll bounce him. Or you guys can go ahead and attack him. And we'll just take this.
Why we just don't embrace him and
we will embrace him, but we'll take the chats off so they don't get any clout. You know what I'm saying? And so there's ways to fix these cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna thank
Why
you.
me?
Yeah, right. They always have a cocksucker out there, you know what I'm saying? They be sucking so much cock, it's fucking goddamn fucking unreal, man.
Don't know why, man. What do we do?
Oh, I know what I want to show you guys. Let's see. Should I show them the debt clock before? Because I forgot to show it last time. Should I show them before the sponsors or after the sponsor?
Do it right now because you'll forget.
Okay. Yeah. Here's the guys go. You guys can go to type in Google and go to US debt clock. You can actually see on the right side the national debt. We had 36 trillion and still climbing. But you look down and see the Doge clock, what they have saved and cut over almost 2 trillion. It's 175 trillion they have cut. And their goal was to get to 1 trillion. They succeeded it. So it looks like they're going to hit the 2 trillion mark. And if you look to the right of that, you see the savings per taxpayer. That's what is owed to us to be returned if they get over a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? So if they keep finding savings and stuff out of everything they're cutting, the federal workers, the government, and cleaning up all this other bullshit and canceling, what do they call it? Transgender frogs and all this other shit.
What was my man's name? He had a show and he said that one day on his show that they're turning frogs gay.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, if you give a male frog enough female hormones, it'll turn into a female. That's the frog's DNA. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Be no frog.
So pull up this clock every once in a while, and you can actually do it. They do have an app for it, but they're making you pay for it. So it's free if you just do it online. You can see the national debt. You can see the Medicare debt. You can see unfunded debt and interest. You can see the U.S. population. It's a whole bunch of stuff this guy has built onto this thing, and it's actually a pretty good, useful tool to shut a lot of people up. You know what I'm saying? So, because a lot of people talk a lot of shit and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But and this will solve a lot of shit. You know, because there's a lot of bullshit rumors going out there. Even with the news is telling the truth and what the rumors are, these motherfuckers still. They're gonna cut Social Security. No, they're not gonna cut Social Security because Social Security hasn't been cut. They're gonna fucking cut the goddamn the FAA guys, air traffic controllers. No, that hasn't been. They cut all the motherfuckers who were being in, was about to be hired and shit. So
probationary.
Yeah, probationary motherfuckers. Where is the website? What the fuck? Is it hidden? Let me redo it real quick. Yeah. Oh, this mess. It married itself into another page. That's weird. Yeah, so it's a lot of bullshit going on. If you really want to know what's going on, get on X or Truth Social and follow the president himself, and he'll tell you straight from his fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to do this shit. Yeah. And right now we go to saberteamtactical.com and we have this lovely thing right here. Al's going to explain.
The Right to Bear. Right to Bear is a protection program, not insurance. So that means when you sign up, you're immediately covered. So if you need it for tomorrow and you sign up tonight, as soon as you make the transaction and take your money, pay for it, of course. Once you pay for it, you are anything that you sign up for, they're covered.
Your mic's cutting out, bro.
We compared them, the two of them, and I'm telling you, it's one of the best. And a lot of them are caught up. I will say that from my recent perusing of the different offers out there, a lot of them are doing a lot of stuff that these guys were doing already. So you make the choice: the guys that are already doing it or the copycats. Lawyers on Retention, pretty good guys, and they it's almost a mirror image. They offer almost everything that Right to Bear offers. They were the ones that kind of caused a ripple in this whole industry, where they started doing what's that called? They were doing reviews of each one and giving them a rating, and people would listen. A lot of these guys who work for Right to Bear came from another company, and escapes me right now. But that company, these guys gave, like, they said from 1 to 100, they gave these guys a 62. So a lot of those people were working for the other, which actually was an insurance company. They jumped ship and came to Right to Bear. Law Shield, something like that. I think Law Shield was the NRA one. It was black and white. If anybody knows what that one was, their logo. But these guys are good. Anything that you need as far as being covered is on their website. You can look it up and you'll see it, and you can pick what you want. If you want bail coverage, I think it's $35 a year. Pay $35 a year, and they'll cover your bail as well. I think the law group they threw that in there. It's a little bit lower cost, so they're trying to get your money too. But Right to Bear offers training. They offer support, mental support for the entire family if something should ever happen. What else? There's a couple other things that the key point. When you get into a situation and you make that first call, the person that's answering the phone call on the other side is a lawyer, not a call taker, not somebody that could be subpoenaed and testify against you because your crazy ass was upset and he said the wrong thing. But a lawyer who now your conversation is privileged, and that's what you want.
And a lawyer that's familiar with firearm shootings, not
self-defense. Because even if you use a broadsword or you use a hammer or a broomstick, they'll cover you. As long as you're a member in good standing, meaning you paid your dues, they will cover you, and that's the
Mhm.
key. You want any weapon because you never know. You know, we all go out and we practice and we do all kind of things to stay proficient with firearms, but it may come down to hitting somebody over the head with a brick.
Mhm.
And then these guys will come forward and say this is the reason why. I'm sure they'll investigate the incident, and then they'll defend you. So
Mhm.
that's what you want, and it's plug and play. So if you get happy, you're looking at all this stuff, and you click all these things down, and then a month later you realize you don't really need all that stuff. You don't go
It's
out of state that much. You can unclick all of them, save you money, and they
yeah.
don't ask any questions. You sign up tonight, and you decide, you know what, 3 days from now I don't want it. 3 hours from now you don't want it. You cancel, no
Mhm.
questions asked. No, what's the other thing? No red tape to go through. No, hey, can we talk to you about your membership? Mm-mm.
Right.
You don't want it, you're done.
Right.
You're done.
Yep.
There's no
Yep.
stickiness.
Yeah.
And they'll wish you the best. And if you want to come back, you come back. They play their
Right.
game. They let you right back. They don't give you any stigmas and say, well, we were with us before and you left in 3 months or you left in 3 hours.
Mm.
Nope.
Just
They
don't
welcome you
don't
back.
don't quit and get in the shooting. Then be
Right.
like, fucking, I need some help, motherfucker.
Too
Bitch.
late.
Yeah.
Too
So
late. Yep. So yeah, we recommend Right to Bear. And if you use SABER when you sign up, you'll see the code. Put that code in and you'll save some money.
yeah.
And
And
we're going to talk about it. You'll see some of the incidents that we're going to talk about tonight. These people, somebody on one side or the other should have had some kind of protection plan.
yeah, cocksuckers. And give us if you like the show, give us a goddamn thumbs up, people.
Yep. And,
Give
and
us a
share it with
thumbs up.
somebody. We
Yeah,
need
we're
more
not getting
folks.
enough thumbs up on this show. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We get a lot of goddamn views. A lot of you ninja watchers, and you
you say?
won't give us
What'd you say?
ninja watchers. You know what I'm saying? And they
Uh-huh.
don't want to give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, guys.
Yep.
And from there, go to classes. You got it.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I wanted to see something. Yep, man. The classes, all the titles that you see up here we offer to individuals as well as groups, small groups. And if you have a large groups, let us know in advance, and we can have enough instructors there. We usually like to stay, especially with new people, 3-to-1 ratio. 1-to-1 ratio is available private training, but we like to stay 3-to-1 ratio with new people, so that way we have a span of control that we can not only make sure everybody's safe, but also we can help everybody make sure that they progress and achieve proficiency. So all those titles are there, but the next class that's coming up, the schedule is May 24th, and that is Conceal Carry Stop the Bleed. That is a basic class that teaches you how to use Israeli gauze and tourniquets and stop the bleed and keep people from going into shock. And you get hands-on training. Like literally, that's one of the things about this. It's not an online thing where you're watching and that guy's using his left hand, you're using your right hand, and you're wondering why it won't work because you're in the you got to turn it around. You're out there, we watch you, we assist you. If you're doing it wrong, we work with you and work with you until you get it right. Great class. You can't go anywhere to get anything like this. And mind you, I will preface that. I'm gonna bring that back, should I say. I see a lot of guys doing Stop the Bleed, right? But we have I won't say a tier system because this one is an entry level. Then we got one that we pick it up a little bit more. Then we got a coup d'etat that we bring it all the way in. And
Right.
each one is that levels up. And we tell people all the time what to carry, how to use it. We see guys everywhere. You guys probably see it yourself. Everybody's got a tourniquet nowadays. And then you
Mhm.
look at it and you say to yourself, and you can ask those people when you see it, how would you put that into action if you need it for yourself? How would you put that into action if you need it for another individual? Upside
And
down. The windlass is not in the right position.
and some people don't realize do not carry the same tourniquet that you train with.
Right.
You'll
Right.
get yourself messed up.
And it weakens the integrity of the material.
Mhm.
You got what you always say, go to eBay and get some of them knockoffs.
Yeah,
Go get some of the
yeah.
knockoffs.
It's the knockoffs. You can get them
Mhm.
for like $2 or some
Yep,
shit like that, and
and
they
use those.
fucking those are
Don't
trainees.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put that one that you're gonna carry, open it up, make sure it's not frayed, take a look at it, make sure that if it's Velcro on it, make sure the Velcro is still sticking, and
Mhm.
put it away and put it back in the way every way you carrying it and leave it there.
Right.
And hope you never have to use it. Hope it just you wind up passing it on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Shotgun for self-defense, July 5th, right after the big day. You come out and make some boom boom noise. And that's a class where you will learn everything from ammunition suggestions all the way to how to load and store firearm. It's really in depth and it's good information. I see a lot of people, everybody wants to get a shotgun. Everybody wants a home defense shotgun. And then what are you gonna put in it? You're gonna shoot
Yeah.
birdshot and then piss people off, or you're gonna find out the right load that you may. It may be a combination. It may not just
Mhm.
be one ammunition type. You may have to stagger. You learn that stuff. How to load, emergency load, and actually do it, not just talk about it in theory. Right. So
Mhm.
really good class. Stop the bleed medical class. Here's that second part we were talking about. You stop the bleed in the medical class. You're now moving and shooting, and you're triaging. You're telling people what to do. You're seeing what's going on, and the key to one of the drills that we do is that it's spontaneous. So you you now have left leg is injured and right arm. They have to treat you, and now you're out of the battle. And then not only treat you, they have to provide for you and get you back to safety. So people you just met maybe a few hours prior, now you're saving their life.
Mhm.
And then we got a what's it called? Another a twist to it, popping smoke. And
Yeah.
then we got other people shooting. So now you got confusion, you got gunfire going off, and you got to remember what we just taught you in the first half of the day.
Mhm. So
Oh,
the pucker,
this guy
the
touched me.
pucker factor is gonna be there.
Exactly, because he's going to make sure that it's there.
Yeah.
And all of this chaos goes on, and we still have total control.
Yeah.
So that's why we always say it's very hard to find a class that will surpass this.
Mhm.
The other class guys trying to do some stuff, and that's good. We want the market to do more, but at the same time, we're already here doing it. So come on out and join us and learn how to stop the bleed.
Mhm.
Rifle and PCC class, run that long gun like a pistol. Learn to get the target acquisition quickly. Red dot or iron sights, bring them out. Bring them out.
Mhm.
He knows both ways. He's going to run you through it, and you will shoot as many bullets as he told you to bring. I I told this story a long time ago, but I'll say it again. You can stop him. Even you guys, if you come out in one of his classes, somewhere in the middle, somewhere, just ask him how many rounds we fired already. I guarantee you, he'll be right up. I would say he's about as close as a box of ammo. He may
Yeah.
be maybe 35 bullets off, something like that.
Yeah.
But he's real good. Because I went to him and he told me one. I'm like, there's no way. I just cozy up to one of the guys participating. I said, hey man, how many rounds you got left? And he looked down. He's like, about 200. Not this motherfucker. He right. And he said he was gonna shoot 2,000 and 1,000. And I looked down. I said, no way he did 1,000. I look, it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I looked down at dude's box. And he's looking. He said, I think it's about 200 left. Wow. Okay. Dude's good. He's good. And he keeps track of that right here in that noggin. And then the end of the year,
Oh.
October 4th. Hopefully it'll be nice and even day. It won't be too hot, won't be too cold.
Yeah.
And rifle and tactical gear class. So if you have any equipment that you want to run and see if it'll hold up, bring it out to this class. Excuse me. Bring that out to this class because this class will put it through its paces. If it falls apart, leave it on the ground. We always have extra equipment. So if something breaks early in the day or is catastrophically destroyed by your use of it, we'll keep it moving and keep going. But you cannot come to this class if you're not an intermediate shooter. So if you think that you're an intermediate shooter, get with one of us so that we can make sure that you're an intermediate shooter. You have to be able to run your gun the entire time. So that means if you have a jam or a round or a double feed or any malfunction with the firearm, you keep it moving and fix it on your own. You can't stop and look. You can't raise your hand. And we've had people do these things, raise their hand because, gun don't go bang no more. Oh, shit. All right. Step over here. And we don't have time for that. Gun has to be sighted in as well. So that leads us to the next thing. If your gun's not sighted in, meaning that you bought the gun and you never figured out where it actually hits when you pull the trigger because you just keep Kentucky windage or guessing, then we have two classes that we're offering for rifles with iron sights, and also if you have a pistol with an armor We'll get you on target, and we lock it in. And you get to shoot the same day, and you'll get to feel confident and comfortable with it. Also, if you're fishing around trying to figure out where the dot is, we'll work with you on that.
Yeah.
Get you out there. So it's
Mhm.
good. It's more than just we have it here because that's the main purpose is to get these guns lined up and get them sighted in. But the other part is to make sure that you have an idea so that you can go home and practice. It takes, what did you say? It was about, I would say, 2 weeks of dedicated training. And I'm not talking about every day of the week, but at least an hour a day, maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes if you have, 15 at the least, in order for it to start to, if you're coming from iron sights to red dot, for it to start to pick up and that you normalize it. That every time you draw the gun, you find a dot. That you're not rotating, rolling your wrist around trying to find a dot, because it's a different level. And if you have one, and I've seen this happen, where the guy had he had a loophole on one, and then he had a hollow sun on the other, and they sit in different directions.
Yeah.
One is higher than the other.
Yeah.
And he thought this was how you use it, and it's not. You got to get out there one time and see that dot, and it has to be the same thing. So I suggested him pick whichever one you like and sell the other one, and buy the same manufacturer for all your guns.
Yeah, if you notice, that's what's on all my guns,
Mhm.
especially the rifles, all the same optics. Now the pistols, they can be a little bit different because I do my pistols a little bit different. So I got reference points that design into the guns that I use. So so it makes it a little bit easier for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But see, that's the thing. We were talking about that before we came on the air. When you're at a certain level, when you make a few mistakes or you're not satisfied with it, you know how to polish that up and get it done.
Yeah.
When you don't have that gear, you're stuck, and now you need to find a competent instructor to review and watch you and offer suggestions to allow you to improve. Because otherwise, a lot of people get frustrated with this. It's not easy, especially
No.
handguns. You know,
No.
they're good at 3, 5, and 7 yards. As soon as you step back to 10, which is really close, 10, 15, 25, they're done. They're done.
Yeah.
You and I, I'm sure you've seen it. Guys hitting the ground 7 yards away at 25-yard line
Mm-hmm.
because they've never done it before. Because now
Never,
you gotta
or they never hit the
concentrate.
target. They never. I've seen people never hit the target at 25.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
So
And some of those people are called police officer.
police officers. There you go. There we go.
Mhm.
Especially people with RMRs. You guys come out to the range with us and you get your RMRs registered and bore sighted. You are going to take a 20-yard shot. I guarantee you're going to be somewhere close to that 8 zone or in that 8 zone.
Mhm.
And so you have if your RMR is not sighted in at 20 yards, you didn't zero it. I'm just going to tell you, you didn't zero it. You need to zero it at 7 to 15 yards. Then from there, start pushing it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
And then watch it.
yeah.
And that's what a lot of times people don't realize what's going to happen as you move back, right?
Yeah.
And it's not going to be the same from 1 yard to the next. So you have to understand that. And if you go, and I've seen people literally have adjustable sights, this even before red dots, and adjust the rear sight on adjustable sight
On the fly.
firearm
As it should.
at the 7, the 10, and then move it again at 25. And I'm
Yeah,
going,
you can't do that.
I don't think that's the way that works, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Because a
not
bullet,
the way.
and a lot of people don't understand that a bullet does not start dropping until 100 yards.
Right.
I was watching some idiot on YouTube talking about the bullet drops at 25 yards after 15 yards. And I was like, you fucking clown.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's 100 yards, you dumb fuck.
Right. And
You know what I'm
basic
saying?
knowledge will tell you is moving too fast to even to do that at 15, 25 yards. It can't drop. 50, you can see it with heavy bullets. Like,
Yes.
but that's like
the 165s.
Yep.
Yeah, the
185. I'm thinking
yeah.
about 357 and 38, not
Yeah.
not 9mm at 115 grain, traveling at a tremendous no. Mm-mm.
Everybody's shooting at 100 yards with 9mm like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah.
Once you get it, you'll never forget it.
Yeah.
Once you get it, you're in.
Yeah.
All right, so come on out and check with us this year, and come on out for a good time, man. See you on the range.
Yep, see you in the range. Last part is laser engraving. I got a show coming up April. I keep forgetting the goddamn date. We just was going over some shit today. I'll let you guys know once to go. The first show I'm gonna be at is at Jim Miller Park for the goddamn
this guy.
Man, I'm just like, I got so much shit going on, fucking trying to get shit. I'm trying to repair my machine. I got some shit down, all types of shit going on, And so Jim Miller Park for the I wish my wife was down. She'll yell that shit out, but she ain't even down here. Because she does the books and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
you made her leave. She said, I ain't messing with these.
I didn't make her leave. She got shit set up down here.
No, I didn't mean make her. No.
Yeah.
Like
she's upstairs fucking with the fucking TVs, and
you said it was in April?
Yeah, April. I'll let you guys know when I get close. But other than that, we're going to March the 22nd.
The Spring Arts Festival or the Make Your Own Masterpiece exhibition?
Oh yeah, the masterpiece, the Master Gardener show in April at Jim Miller Park. That's where we're gonna be at, the Master Gardener show, and that's a 2-day show. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and I have a big ass fucking booth. I forgot. I think it's number 21 or 22, something like that. But you're gonna see the goddamn Saber Team Tactical flag flying, so you can't miss us. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be out there. If you don't fucking buy anything, just come by and say hello. The show is goddamn free, motherfuckers. So it's covered, and we're inside the horse arena. And so it's covered. You don't have to worry about if it's raining or anything like that. And this coming, look at shit. There's a bunch of shit's gonna be out there, a bunch of vendors. They also, if you got plants and shit you want to buy for your fucking for your house, you can get fertilizer, all types of other shit out there too. And a very reasonable price. I mean, it's almost like wholesale price. You know what I'm saying? So
that's cool.
Yeah, so check it out. I'll have some more information coming up when I get closer. Also, too, the March 22nd, we're going out to the gathering in was it South Carolina with Palmetto State Armory. So we're gonna go out there and shoot a bunch of shit. I'm taking my little handheld drone. Hopefully, they don't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see. We'll see if we can get away with that. And I'm also taking a GoPro Black 12 too. So I just got an extended microphone attachment built onto it too. So it should be actually pretty interesting to use. So we're gonna have some pretty good footage, and we'll do some post shit after and talk about the show. We're gonna probably bring Robert on the show that Friday night if I can get him to come on, and we'll talk about what to expect going up there, and then we'll bring him back the next following week, after the show, and have them talk about their fucking experience and shit.
Yeah. Did he go with you last year? Or you went by
yourself?
No,
I went by myself. You motherfuckers, nobody didn't want to fucking come.
Bro. Everybody was booked up solid. And I think that last year was when we found out about it, it was like
next week. A week out. It was a week out. Yeah. And I was like, fuck. And nobody wanted to go. And I was like, oh shit, I'm going, motherfucker. I'm glad I went because I had a great time and I learned about a new gun, and that gun has got me fucking possessed. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the 5.7?
No, the TCM 22. I'm
wow.
possessed about that one. Yeah, the 5.7. I love the 5.7, but like I said, there's a liability in that bullet. You know what I'm saying? And
I thought Big Shooter showed you that one.
No, the TCM. No, I found out about the TCM 22 out there. They had it. I walked up to the to Palmetto State's booth, and they had. I looked down at the table, and it looked like it was a 1911. But I was looking at it, and I was like, the grip is awful huge. I said, "What the hell is this?" They said, "This is a TCM 22." I said, "A what?" And he showed me the fucking bullet. I said, "What the fuck is this?" He said, "You want to shoot it?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Let me give you a magazine." Gave me a magazine. I picked it up. Man, I was tearing that shit up at whatever range they had it at. And the dude kept saying, "You need to get one of these. You need to get one of these. You fucking good with this shit." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And I looked. I said, "It's like a 1911, but it's not a 1911." You know what I'm saying? And I gave the gun back to him and went back. The guy had it. He had a shirt on that said TCM 22, and it was on the back of his shirt, had a drawing of it. So I said, "Can I take a picture of your shirt?" Took a picture of that motherfucker. And I said, "Where you get this gun?" They said, "Go to our website. We got it." And so I was fucking stoked about that gun. As soon as I came home, I went to their website and fucking there it was. And I bought that some bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then
What's the one you got? What one did you get when the dude came in to the shop and he said,
that was the combo.
oh,
It was a
okay.
combo.
Okay.
So we go down.
I don't keep up with all your guns, but some of them they stand out.
So I go down. I get a good friend of mine call me up. So we down there at the I think it was a gun giveaway, and on Saturday at Adventure Outdoors, and so he was saying, "Hey, we got a TCM 22 over here, and it's a combo." And so I picked it up, looked at it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is nice." It was used. The gun looked mint condition, and the price was under 600. You know what I'm saying? And came with the 2 barrels, 9 and the TCM 22. So this other white dude came up. He was looking at it. I said, "Go ahead and put it back. I'm probably not going to get it, right?" And so he came up, he looked at it, and I tried to sell it to the dude. I said, "Dude, that's a TCM 22 with a combo 9mm barrel." I said, "Do you know what a TCM 22?" He said, "I don't want no fucking 22." And I said, "Okay, all right." He walked off, and I looked at my friend of mine, and I said, "I want this gun. Get the paperwork." And the dude came back, and when he came back,
you probably did some research.
Yeah, he came back. He said, "Where's that gun?" I said, You lost, man. I picked it up." He said, "Well, I'll buy it from you." I said, "No, you won't." I said, "You should have listened to the black guy when he was trying to sell you the damn gun in the first fucking place." I said, "That's your own damn fault for not listening to me." You know what I'm saying? I said, "What a dumbass." So I said, "Yes, you sure you don't want to let me have it?" I said, "Nah, man, you're done, bro. I got it." So as of now, I have the FS. I have 3 TCM 22s. The FS. I think the combo and the TAC Ultra. Yeah,
okay.
So the TAC Ultra, and I wasn't gonna buy that one, but it was PSA made a mistake on their website. It was a $900 gun. They listed it for $349.
Damn.
For 2 days. And everybody I told about it bought at least 2 or 1 of those guns. And then the next fucking third day, it went up $100. It went up another $100. It went up another back to $600. And I was like, "Oh my God, I lucked out." But that is the primo of the TCM 22s.
The TAC Ultra.
The Ultra TAC. Yep. Okay. It comes with the bevel. The magazine well is beveled, and it's got the Supreme trigger on it, 3 pounds, and fiber optic front, just besides rear. It's got the nice grips on it. I mean, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds good.
Yeah, they made a mistake on that, their pricing, and that's something. Sometimes they do that, or I don't know if they do it on intentionally.
Yep, I was gonna get you with that one because I think when you're in the strip club and they say the girl says, "I love you," she's not serious.
Right. Yeah, she don't love. She loves. I love your wallet. You know, I love your wallet.
Yeah, I think sometimes they do those things, especially when they leave them for 2 or 3 days. They leave those things and they're like, let's get rid of some of this stuff. And it's a good price nonetheless. But the other one that you were saying, my man told you, you need one of these. That's what I said. They really don't love you in the strip club. Just because they say it don't mean they love you.
No. So let's cover some of these videos. I'm gearing up one of them. So you guys heard about what happened in an off-duty Boston police officer. It was a fucking psycho dude in a fucking Chick-fil-A, and He took out a knife and started wielding that motherfucker.
Oh yeah. I did.
Yeah, and I don't know if he stabbed anybody. They don't say he stabbed anybody, but it was an off-duty police officer there. An off-duty police officer, he identified himself, told the guy to drop the knife. Guy didn't drop the knife, came toward him, he shot and killed the motherfucker.
Hey,
Lights out.
you were warned.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then all the political officials started fucking giving their condolences for the motherfucker who got killed. Yes, sir.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah. All of them started saying, we're sorry for the family. They're grieving because he got shot. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about the victims at all. Let's see where this is at. Let me turn this music up. Let me see. Let's see.
Right now at 11, that breaking news we've been following all evening. An off-duty police officer shot and killed an armed man at a Chick-fil-A. This was in Boston's Back Bay neighborhood earlier. The shooting sparking the active scene on Boylston Street with several police cruisers responding. You can see all of them right there. At this hour, we're learning new details about the moments before the deadly shooting. Good evening, I'm Darren Botello. Tonight, authorities updating the public on their investigation. Our Malcolm Johnson joins us live right now from Boylston with the latest. And Malcolm, what can you tell us at this point?
Darren, Suffolk County District Attorney Joseph Hayden described this as a chaotic scene, and this is why. Imagine being inside of this Boylston Street Chick-fil-A earlier today, closer to 5 o'clock. And you see two people run inside, and behind them, a man with a knife trying to stab them. That's according to Boston police. Well, that's what a number of people inside the restaurant saw, including an off-duty officer who pulled out his gun.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. That's all I can say, really.
Disbelief on Boylston Street after an officer-involved shooting inside Chick-fil-A Saturday night left one man dead.
More details. There was an officer involved.
I've lived here 30 years, and I don't know anything like that happening before.
Boston police investigating inside the restaurant after they say an off-duty officer was inside when two young people ran in, being chased by a man with a knife, allegedly trying to stab them. The officer reportedly identified himself as police and told the suspect to drop the weapon.
The individual did not comply. The officer discharged his weapon to stop the threat, and the individual was struck.
The suspect died from the shooting.
This is a pretty tragic incident. We don't look for loss of life, so our condolences go to the individual who was killed tonight.
Locals commending Boston police.
I think
that was
extremely well trained and disciplined with how to deal with distraught individuals and situations that could escalate.
Police also seen focusing on this Chipotle, only 250 feet from Chick-fil-A.
The scenes could be a little larger than what Chick-fil-A is involved, and that's part of an investigation in general.
We're also reviewing a large amount of video evidence. We have reason to believe, strong reason to believe, that there are other individuals who were here, who know something, who witnessed something, who may have been involved. And we ask them to step forward.
Officials say a lot of witnesses were bussed to Boston Police headquarters for questioning.
I'm also thinking of all the people who were impacted here today in one of the busier parts of the city with this tragedy.
I couldn't believe that there's been a shooting around here. I was just on my way to go get some Chick-fil-A. But I can't even because there's caution tape
totally
everywhere.
turned it around.
Caution tape leading locals to have wariness over the city's safety.
It honestly just makes me question the general safety of Boston.
As recent crime scenes in generally safe settings lead to public unease.
In the past month, there's been a rise in violence, gun violence and stabbings and stuff like that. I've seen videos on TikTok of, women in generally safe areas like Beacon Hill, for example, just being involved in these really scary things.
So, Darren, as we've got caution tape hanging in the trees.
But that's the narrative when the gun is always bad, bro.
Yeah, it's the gun. Check this shit out. I'm gonna show you the mayor. This chick is a fucking clown. Now she's on the Boston is a sanctuary city, and four mayors have been pulled up to Boston for kill this shit. Four mayors have been pulled up to Congress, and they've been recommended for criminal action to the AG. She's one of them because they refuse to do any. They're harvesting illegal aliens, and she don't even know the budget of her city. She couldn't even give how much money they spend on illegals. It's a travesty how ignorant this woman is.
Damn.
Listen to this. Let me see if we got sound.
My condolences and all of our thoughts are with the family of the individual whose life has been lost.
Yeah.
And I'm
shit, I shouldn't have done that.
So if the cop wasn't there and
yeah,
a civilian was killed, then what?
Yeah. Well, but my condolences to the motherfucker who stabbed him. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring this down. I don't know why I did that shit. Yeah, but she gave condolences to. I'll bring it up again, guys. Sorry about that. I got fucking excited and hit the wrong fucking button. And all right, and but she gave condolences to the crook instead of to the fucking to the cop who shot the motherfucker. Had to deal with that.
And all thoughts are with the family of the individual whose
he's gonna get punished
life has been
probably for
lost. And I'm also thinking of all the people who were impacted here today in one of the busier parts of the city.
Because I guarantee you they're gonna be saying, why did you have your gun while you was off duty? You know what I'm saying?
Boston used to be a good agency.
Yeah. Why did you have your gun off duty? You know you shouldn't have that gun, and when you're off duty, you shouldn't get involved.
I wonder if he was working off duty or just happened to be passing.
He was off duty, just getting some chicken, dude.
No. Because they have officers that work those areas. And
he was off duty. He was off duty. Yeah, and he happened. Somebody had ran out and said fucking what's going on, so he drew his gun, go in there, and identifies himself. It's not like he went in there guns blazing. He identified himself.
I got you. Chick-fil-A could have hired him.
No, they didn't. He's off. Well, he would have been inside Chick-fil-A. See, he wasn't. He came from outside to inside. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So I don't think if he was on the inside, yeah, it wouldn't have went that far. You know what I'm saying? But because remember, people were running out of the Chick-fil-A, and
no, they ran into the Chick-fil-A. He said.
Oh, they ran into the Chick-fil-A.
Two kids ran in.
Okay, trying to get away.
The
from
officer was inside the restaurant. He identified himself and ordered to drop the knife, but did not comply, leading to the shooting.
So it's looking like it was a terrorist attack, like they do over in Britain and London, where a knife wielding man just starts stabbing a bunch of motherfuckers. You know, and everybody just like they don't do anything, and you have these big guys with that can pick something up, knock this motherfucker out, just stand there and videotaping this guy stabbing people to death. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's kind of hard to fight a person with a knife if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's why you do need a gun. You know what I'm saying? But in Boston, you can't walk around like that. You know what I'm saying?
At least the police union praised the officer.
Yeah, he'll be reprimanded. Because you saw how the video turned from guy with a knife to a gun crime,
right?
A shooting.
And when she said gun violence, that's not gun violence. That's gun used in a proper way.
Right. But they can't. You can't have that narrative. It's got to be gun violence. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking stupid, man.
It's weird. It doesn't even seem like she was prompted.
What do you mean? The mayor?
No, that witness, or not even witness. This lady on the street.
Oh, them witnesses are idiots, man. They had nose rings and everything. Come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? And nose ring. I don't listen to no woman with a nose ring. You know, especially if she got a bull ring. You know what I'm saying?
You listen to women, period.
I mean, it's just that's
wasn't the women, period.
You don't think? No, I don't. And I don't. And but it's like, come on, man. You got a bull ring that's even worse. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most idiotic thing there is. A bull ring. What the fuck? Who's got a bull ring? Hey, what are they, animals? You know what I'm saying? And most of the motherfuckers get bull rings look like bulls. And there's something fucked up about them. You know what I'm saying? So we got one here. This is another thing that's happening a lot. People are getting robbed. Their guns are getting taken.
Which one? You
so,
do you know what the area it is?
Yeah, this is the man's robbed. Man carrying a gun, robbed, then shot by trying to get it back.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure I have a couple queued up too. I'll just get rid of that one.
Okay, go ahead.
You do one with Colin Noir? Colin Noir is one I have.
Yeah. You got one without him on it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and play that one. I don't want to play that cocksucker. I hate him.
You don't like him neither? Goddamn.
I met him before at that last NRA show here. I just think he's a pompous ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He really don't know his head from the hole in the wall when it comes to Second Amendment. I've seen him embarrass himself too many times on TV when they brought him on live shows to talk about the Second Amendment. This dude sit up there and choke. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have something scripted and wrote out, you can't retain anything. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, it makes sense.
So it means he's really not a Second Amendment advocate.
But he's gotten better. He's gotten better. He's got a good face for it.
Yeah, he's got a good face for it, you know. But he's trying to be the Tiger Woods as a Second Amendment. Ooh. That's what he's trying to be. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be the Tiger Woods of the Second Amendment when you don't know about the Second Amendment. How you never see him have a live interaction with anybody talking about the Second Amendment.
I've seen him on TV, bro. Stop that. I've seen him on CNN,
on TV.
I've seen him on Fox before.
He's got a script. The dude makes a fool out of himself. He has to have something wrote down in front of him so he can retain it. He can't retain it. There was a show on HBO. They had him on live, and he was sitting there, and they roasted him over the Second Amendment. That dude could not answer one thing. He made a complete ass out of himself, and they went nuts on him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, what the fuck? And then they always refer to him, and he's sitting up there like, dude's he's an ass clown. There's a prime example. Look at all the fucking guns he shoot. This is the best fucking gun I ever fucking shot. It's one of the worst guns in the fucking market. It's the best fucking gun. I think I'm a better shooter now with this fucking gun. Dude, you say that about every
who gave him his initial training?
Who?
His initial training came from Travis Haley. So I think that's what kind of pushed him over that.
Oh, okay.
He thought he was ready to go to war at that point. He was ready to join SEAL Team 12.
Yeah. It's like, come on, dude. Every gun.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut him off because I had the other one, but his pew pew life is in the background. But whatever, I'll cut him off.
Okay.
Uncle Al said he don't want to see that motherfucker.
Yeah, the motherfucker's such a fucking joke, man. He's a fucking joke. Yeah, and yeah, like Big Shooter said, he can't shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
just his head position.
Now let's set this up real quick before stopping for a moment because it's hard to understand. Hey, come on, bro. Let's go ahead and rack it back.
I'll make it bigger too.
Yeah.
Yep, I got you.
So the white boy in the white hat, he's in the hood. He knows he shouldn't be there. Okay, but he thinks he
lives there too.
Yeah, he lives there. So he
lives there.
Oh, he does? Okay. But the thing of it is,
he's a regular, is what they said, and he felt comfortable. Obviously, too comfortable.
Because the dude in the black,
right,
yeah, it's right there where his arm is at, and the guy in the orange sees it. So now
this one told this one. Watch. Let me back it up a little bit. You see him? Watch when they come in
gives
the
him a
door.
signal.
They give him the
so
eyes.
So they watched
Give
it.
him
They
the
saw
eyes.
this from out in the parking lot. Okay. You can do it at half speed. This was on YouTube.
Because he's right here.
Yeah. And you can see the gun sticking out right there. Which said point.
He looking at it.
He sees it. Boom. They grab it. Is it back pocket? And see, there it is,
Back
right
pocket.
there.
Unsecure. So some people said earlier that he had it in a holster inside the pants. There was no. That came out. There was no clicking. No retention. Nothing.
It was in his left hip back pocket. That's where it was.
Like a what's the like chew? Like he had some chew in the back pocket.
And his shirt was covering that up. He'd have been better off. He had put it in as his appendix, like a Mexican carry. You know what I'm saying?
But the shirt wasn't completely covering it. That's what gave these clowns the opportunity to see it.
But if he had an appendix carry, like a Mexican carry,
if he had it in a damn holster, he would have been better off. Even 3 o'clock, he would have been better off. Hell, first off, I mean, all right, I'm a snob, and I'm going to say it. I would never go in this place, right?
No.
I'll push my car home before I go get gas in there.
Or I make the shit at home.
Exactly. I can say it. I'll pee in it. I'll pee in the goddamn gas tank before I go in there. This dude right here, and at one point in time in my life, my pee was probably 95 octane. But anyway,
you could start the semi.
Exactly. Diesel. This right here, the guy, he goes in there and he's too comfortable.
Yes.
He's like, this is like he's in his living room. And he did not paying attention. So what I saw a lot when I first saw this, a lot of people talking about situational awareness. It's a great buzzword. It sounds good. What does that mean? The real deal is he let his guard down, right? He's standing there. It's not going to happen to me. I got a gun.
It's not the guard down. It's the position where he had the gun. It was like he was showing off, like, motherfucker,
Well,
what the fuck?
He's from the hood.
You know what I'm
He's in the hood. That's what they do.
But if he had to put it in his appendix, they never would have saw it.
If he was concealed carry, even at 3 o'clock, they would have never saw it.
Right.
He's not concealed. That thing.
But look at his shirt. They would have saw it. His shirt dude's wearing a medium shirt. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well,
they would have saw it.
He's a medium small dude.
If he had a large shirt on, then they would have saw it. He's wearing this is a small, medium-sized dude with a medium shirt. It's like, come on, dude.
But
you know
when you conceal properly, let's say it that way. I'll say it that way. When you conceal properly, you don't have this problem wherever you carry. It's called conceal for a reason. It's called conceal for a reason. So in this video, Corleone has a problem with not only pocket carry, but also open carry. And a bunch of people did review, return videos because they like the open carry, mostly FUDs. And they spoke on the merits of open carry as though it deters people from messing with you. And I'm going, in what millennium and what realm of life do you live in with? Anyway.
Yeah, like Kulak said, he keeps hearing.
Hey, bro. Don't do me like that.
Keeps doing what?
Go ahead, let it play.
Okay.
I'll say it.
Don't do me like that, dog. Hey, y'all don't do me like that, bro. Hey, come on, dog. Hey, bro. Hey, don't do me like that.
Watch this area right here.
Hey, that was wrong, bro. Nah.
It gets crazy.
So did he fight? Oh, shit.
That was a gunfight.
Yeah.
They lit his ass up.
With his own gun. Oh, yeah.
His own gun. Watch, right here.
Oh, he's begging him now. Stop.
So what's happening is, the guy with the hat had a buddy outside waiting for him in his car. That buddy had a rifle in the car and started shooting at them. So they get into a shootout right over here. The bad guy's over here, and the semi-good guy's over there. So he's saying that he's going to continue doing. I said he's going to continue doing these videos because he wants to help people. He said he's tired of seeing this stuff, and he's right. in one
There's nothing
aspect
you
is
can
that
do.
the
It's
guy gets
nothing.
his gun taken. What do you can't chase after somebody when you now are disarmed.
Not unless you got a secondary.
Well, he obviously didn't. I said when
No,
you're
he
unarmed
didn't.
now.
Yeah, if he had a
Right. So he
secondary,
should have
yeah,
stayed his ass in the
if
store
he had a
and hid
secondary,
with
he
the
could have
ladies.
pulled up and shot all 4 of those dudes who was leaving out of the store. You know what I'm saying? Popped them all in the
But
back of the head. Yeah.
what's
So
that word you're using? The word that carries over? It's 2 letters. If.
yeah, if the word if.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And a lot of people don't carry 2 guns. And like Tulak says, keep hearing about situational awareness. It's called positional awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a nice
even-
little buzzword. You see
Yeah.
a lot of civilians, especially non-practitioners, using that word now, and
They
it
don't-
sounds good. But as soon as I hear it, I have to listen more, and you
They
know
don't-
the person what the fuck they're talking about.
And a lot of people don't even understand what situational awareness is. You know what I'm saying? They think, well, I sit in the corner, I keep my back against the wall and all this
Yep.
shit, and I see everybody coming in. Motherfucker, you can't even identify what half those people are fucking eating or wearing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shut the fuck
Thank
up.
you. Oh
You know
my
what I'm saying?
God. Yes,
It's like,
yes.
come on, dude.
You got to get
mother-
better situational awareness. It's not
Yeah.
how it works, but it's not how it works.
No, it's situational awareness is
Mhm.
a fucking lifestyle.
Yes,
And
it
if
is.
you're not prepared to rack your brain to a fucking headache, you know what I'm saying? You are not gonna understand what situational awareness is. Because that's situational awareness is seeing everything. And it's not just fucking that motherfucker that comes in and looks dangerous.
There he
It's
goes.
watching every motherfucker from the left to the right
Mhm.
and coming back and looking at their hands and looking at their feet, listening to conversations, identifying who's wearing what, real quick clothing, what they look at, haircut, and scanning and moving on. Then you have to take and analyze your situation that you're in with every single person in there. And that is a constant moving dynamic thing. It never fucking stops. So it's going boom, 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 boom. And it's changing every single time you do it. It's keep changing. It keeps changing. Every single time you do it, it's changing. It's changing. And you got to remember where you are, because now you got to say, okay, if I'm here, I got to move there. If I'm here, I got to move there. If this happens, you got to, all that's got to go in your mind.
And you got
And
to
a lot of
notice, did he use his left hand more or his right hand more?
Yeah.
What side is the bulge on? He's
Right.
carrying what is a pocket knife? You become, some people say narcissist. What's the other one? Neurotic, crazy, one shade below paranoid. Because all the stuff you say, because this was going on in our minds when we're standing around and we're watching and we're not talking.
Right.
And people want to
Right.
engage you in conversation and you're ignoring them because you're paying attention to that nut job on the other
Right.
side.
And fucking, I've had conversation with people and I'm not even looking at them. I'm looking at every fucking thing else, and the person's just talking this shit. Then I have to bring myself back to, this motherfucker's talking to me. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm back looking and shit. You
I've
know
had
what I'm
times
saying?
where I said something and they go, "What?" Because I just want to shut this person up. I'll do 3.
Right.
3 what?
Or I have done stuff where I'm talking to somebody. If you've done this too, Al, where you reposition that person with the conversation so you can turn, you're turning them and you're moving so you can actually see what the fuck is going on over there. Because you may have heard something and now you're like, oh, okay, I gotta refocus.
I'm
You know
always
what I'm saying?
listening to other people's conversations.
Yes.
I walk past people, I can tell you what they're talking about. Who's the good guy? Who's the aggressor? All of that.
Right. So, and then you might identify a good guy might be in a bad guy. You never know.
Right.
So you have to analyze and look at everything in that room. So the best thing to do, don't be in crowds. That's how I fucking get away with it, because it's too fucking much for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't be in clouds. I just get away from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what I always ask people. You go in a restaurant, you can't get your favorite seat. Do you not eat now? You can't.
Right.
There's only seats. Every seat is facing away from the door. You can't see the door now.
Yeah, and
so you got to have a secondary thing. There's mirror. There's reflective appliances in there. You can see.
Learn how to draw from different positions, motherfuckers. If you got to turn and shoot like that, learn to do that, because if you're sitting in the position, you see a motherfucker that's coming through the door and he's got a gun out, are you capable of shooting that motherfucker and not hitting the hostess?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, some motherfuckers will just start welling and then they shot all the three motherfuckers.
You make the situation worse. I used to tell my rookies all the time, they call us here to settle things, not make it worse. You know, because they piss poor shooters and they don't give a damn about getting better. No, you're going to have to get better because you can't make the situation worse. That's the crux of being a good guy.
Now, Tulag, I understand what you're saying, combat vets. Combat vets are conditioned for a whole different environment. Okay, we're talking about an urban environment where you're having civilians. It's a whole different beast. You know what I'm saying? From a urban or a desert warfare or a jungle warfare or something like that. Their situation awareness is looking for booby traps, listening, smelling, and looking for different types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even when you go into villages and stuff, it's totally different than actually dealing, because you're not going to be dealing with people with handguns. You're going to be dealing with people with rifles. You're going to be dealing with explosives. It's a whole different dynamic. In the civilian area, you might not be dealing with a person with a handgun. You can be dealing with a person with a hammer. You can be dealing with a person with a knife, or they won't be wearing an explosive vest. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a whole different dynamic. Then you might have situations where you have people going to come in the room and start an argument, and they'll start an argument to cause a distraction, and the real action is happening somewhere else. Right. So everybody will focus on the distraction, and then I realize this guy over in the corner is being stabbed or shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
they do that in jail a lot.
Yeah. So you have to, and the first thing you have to do is not to react. You know what I'm saying? You have to analyze quickly and figure out what's going on, because you may hit that one shooter, but it may be a second shooter in there, and you may not see him, but they saw you. You know what I'm saying? And now you're going to be a target. You know what I'm saying?
Expose yourself. It's the same thing that this guy was mentioning in reference to open carry, because you expose yourself. They know. There's one good guy right there. Even if you plan to not do a damn thing, you already put yourself in the game because they know you got a gun. You got to go.
Yeah, positional awareness part 2. So my thing to open carriers, fuck them. If you want to open carry, that's your business. If you want to open carry with a not a condition 3 fucking holster, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? If
do you recommend it to people?
No, I do not recommend it to people, but I don't give my bias about it, because they're going to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And
I think he says that at the end. He mentions that, something similar to what you just said in reference to being in a free country and to do what you want to do. But his recommendation to new people, yada, yada, yada. But my thing is, and I tell this to guys all the time who we start this conversation, if I'm not in a uniform and I don't have a badge and I don't have an oath, I'm not wearing no goddamn gun on the outside. That's
right.
it.
But usually we see the guys on that wear guns on the outside. One magazine or revolver.
One magazine in the gun, not a spare magazine, right?
No spare. No backup gun. No
And 8
pocket
to 9
knife.
rounds
Not even
only.
a pocket knife.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's always a loosely fitted, raggedy ass leather, or one of those goddamn what was the name of it? Oh, Phobos. Phobos fucking host.
Or the other one, Uncle Mike's.
Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike
Right.
stuff too.
Cheap holsters. And usually the guy that
One
open
size fit
carries
all.
is the worst shooter that you ever seen. They're horrible. They're horrible.
And he always wants to show you his gun. He always
Right.
wants to take his gun out and show it to you. Like,
Right.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a guy that walks around fucking the local gun shop out here. This motherfucker got a goddamn 350, 44 Magnum in a fucking drop leg, walking around with this motherfucker. And it's like, what? And gloves on. And it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Damn.
You see him at every fucking goddamn thing. When they do the gun drawings and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tulag said, I carry CC because it gives me a chance to counter the ambush. Hey, yeah, exactly. And that's what a lot of these open carry guys, they don't care, because that gun to them makes them feel bigger than what they are. They may be going home to a cockroach filled house. You know what I'm saying? So now they got a gun on. They're like, everybody's looking at me. I feel like an authority today. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them, with that part you just said, some of them feel empowered and they think they have the arm of the law on their side. And I always ask them, I said, that's not a force field.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? Bad guy comes from that direction. Let me see, that direction over there, and starts shooting and doesn't see it. He's going to kill you because you can't see him. So it's the having a gun on the outside does not cover you. You're still going to get hit. And if put yourself in the bad guy's position and you walk through the door and there's a guy with a gun right there in front of you, and you come to rob the place, he's resistant. I don't give a damn if he just looking at you is resistance to me.
Right. So the best thing to do is turn around and walk out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see the guy in there robbing, and he's got his gun out and he's got to drop on somebody, it may not be you. You know what I'm saying? Just turn around and walk out.
No, I'm saying you're standing. Let's say a bank. You're standing, and they don't do banks much anymore.
No, they
you're
don't.
At a bank, the banks got smart. There's like $5,000 in the bank the whole day. That's not a good haul. But if you're in a situation like one of these iPhone stores, they're hitting them crazy. You're already in there, and you got an open carry. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah.
And you can't see. You're looking at the phone. The guy's talking to you, and he's and it does this and it does that, and your attention is here.
Right. And these young black kids today are shooting you. They're shooting you. They are not talking. They're not afraid to go to jail. They are shooting you. Two last days carries two knives at them all the time. So yeah, you need a knife backup. You know what I'm saying? And like when that guy took, when the guy had his gun taken, he couldn't do nothing even if he had a knife, because the guy, if you notice, when he pulled it out, it was pointing toward him. So he was expecting for the guy to fight him. You know what I'm saying? He was planning on shooting him right then. So it's like, dude, you just got your gun stolen. A lot of banks.
You mentioned two things that I want to show that you bring up, make a good valid point on. I don't like it, but it's the truth. So
What's the valid point?
You'll see. As soon as you see it, you'll go, oh yeah, I got you. Watch this. This one right here.
To show just how bold these suspects are. The young man without a shirt goes for the uniformed Detroit
he had
officer's gun.
A holster.
Meanwhile, accomplice in the deep pants pulls a gun, pointing it at the officer. There's a struggle. The officer wrestles his duty weapon, a 9mm, back from the suspect. The two run off. The officer does not shoot at them.
He retained his gun.
This is just a ridiculous crime.
Detroit Police Commander Arnold Williams says it happened Saturday evening at the BP station near the Southfield and Joy Road. There's nothing to indicate that this officer, who was off duty heading into work, was targeted specifically. Investigators say it was all about getting the gun.
There's no way I can explain.
And the other guy drew the gun.
Like that. One thing I can explain.
But he didn't want to shoot his buddy.
He didn't want to shoot his buddy.
Imagine what they would do to a regular citizen.
Investigators have identified both suspects.
Two clowns.
Executed two search
That's what I said when you just mentioned it. Now the crazy thing is, nut job right here didn't shoot. The commander just made the comment, and he said that if they did that to a uniformed police officer, imagine what they would do to a civilian.
They would have killed him.
And that's what you said. That's why I said it.
They would have killed him.
This video combines
warrants at their homes
things.
And are in contact with their parents. But still, as of Monday afternoon, they're not in police custody.
And dude,
if there's any family members that are sheltering him or have any information,
because if they would have got that gun, they probably would have shot him with his own gun. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, this dude apparently he went in to get like a drink or whatever, just buy something real quick. In and out. He was in and out. I hear you. I'm not listening. he's in and out, right?
Honey bun.
And walks right into the den of jackals.
Right, because they saw that gun. So that's why.
And he's like you said, it was a holster, just not a retention holster.
Right. But here you go. This is why the grade man lifestyle is so important. Because if you wearing the grade man lifestyle, baggy clothes, shabby clothes, looking you just look.
People overlook you.
They don't even notice you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So in that one with the Detroit guy, he was on his way to work and he stopped. He was like right on time and he just he's early and he stopped in. I was trying to remember which way.
Bet you bag lunching it now.
Oh, bro. I bet you know, and the crazy thing is he was in his own vehicle. So it wasn't even like it was like a marked police car out there.
They knew he was a cop.
His duty belt was in the car or at work. He didn't have it on. He had a holster that we would wear.
He had a civilian holster on. They saw it. He had a civilian holster.
And it wasn't no retention. So, but the thing is that these jackals would take a chance like that to go after a uniformed police officer, not security guard.
Yeah.
A uniformed police officer for Detroit. That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because think about this. Where I'm from, there's usually cops in places like that, like 7-Eleven, the bigger gasoline stations. There's, that's where they use the restroom, use the telephone, yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, these guys must have known this guy was going to be by himself.
Yeah, they've been probably watching him because they were positioned. If you notice, they were positioned on him. One was by the door and one was facing him. So they had, and everybody's. Here we go. Situational awareness. Nobody.
And that leads to what Tulak saying about being positional, because the situation is one thing, but being in the right place is something totally revolutionary.
But he was like a cop. Oh, nobody's gonna fuck with me. He walked right in there, and them motherfuckers, they sized him up and cornered him. They did him in a perfect V.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They had it. They had him pinched. And fucking if it wasn't for his buddy getting on top of him, he would have got shot by the other dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If they had broke free or one fall off, the bad guy fell off the officer, he would have got shot.
He would have got shot.
It was a good thing that he kept him close and that nut job didn't know what he was doing.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But they don't care. I mean, they don't care at all. There was one. Did we show that? With a kid? Yeah. I think I showed a video where the guy was changing his tire in a parking lot, and a group of gang motherfuckers walked up on him, and the guy that stood there, and then one guy asked him for some money. He pulls out his wallet, but the other guy was behind him with his gun and threw on him, "Give it up, bitch."
Damn.
After the guy changed his tire, he just robbed him right there, dude. Let me see if I can find that video.
Damn. And, so in the meantime, bro, these jokers are hitting houses, and they're almost nationwide. This is in Texas, and they do the same thing in Georgia, right between Atlanta and Savannah. It don't matter. You go ahead and look for that one. I'm gonna throw this.
Yeah, the ones on the hitting the houses, that's the one where they fake like there's somebody else on the door or something like that.
This one, they're walking up to cars and rummaging through your car. So there are whole neighborhoods with people saying, lock your doors. And then there's others where people say, hey, leave the doors open, let them run and rummage through, don't leave anything valuable in your car. Are you fucking kidding me? The mere fact that somebody touches your car when you say no, that's vandalism. Second part is, if they go to open your door, that's breaking and entering.
Yeah.
This is crazy. And people are saying, oh, just leave the doors unlocked and let them, and just don't leave anything in there.
They're saying leave the car doors
check
unlocked?
This one out. Yeah.
I could have killed one of them, or they could have killed me.
A late night for Avelio Soto's family after returning home from their kids' track practice quickly turned into a nightmare.
11 o'clock when my wife comes in the room screaming, saying that they're breaking in.
Home security footage showing the moments two people run up to their property, breaking
He had a gun?
into an unlocked SUV.
Yeah, he's got a gun. And he looks like he's about, what, 13?
It's going through the contents of their car.
Get to my home. So I run straight out the room.
But see, it's a fine line. We'll talk about it after.
On his house. That's when the thief bolted down the driveway with Avelio following behind. Avelio would end up right here where the suspect would be in the getaway car. That second suspect was also in the car when he shot at Avelio. That's when Avelio shot back.
He tried to close the door, and it looked like he couldn't close it, and the door went open again, and that's when he shot. And then that's when I returned fire. They took off,
No one inside the home, including Evelio, were ever hurt.
The police came, and I let them know what happened.
Helping Evelio, his startled children,
Texas.
and wife try and figure out all the thieves had taken.
Stole was silver coins, which was like $10 Morgan with like $300.
Today, SAPD putting
Why
out a
was that
message
in the
on
car?
Facebook, still searching for the suspects.
Exactly.
But for Evelio, he has one message.
No, this is our home. This is my home. If I want to leave my car unlocked, if I want to leave my door unlocked,
No, that's
I should
suspicious.
be able to. The
That's
parents of these
suspicious.
kids, they should be taking care of their kids and watching what they're doing.
No, something don't sound right about this one. I think this dude created a heist on his own. Paid these kids.
Again,
to
that was
do it.
Meredith Haas reporting. I spoke to the home.
You know what I'm saying?
I could have.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like why do you have
money in the car?
300 silver coins, $300 in coins. Why were they in the car, bro? Come on.
I don't know.
Now it may be in less coins in there. This motherfucker was claiming some was stolen, and now he's trying to use his insurance to get that shit back. That's the insurance scam, motherfucker.
You don't think they got it?
I think
Dude, he went in his car.
I think they got something, but they didn't get that much. You know what I'm saying? I think that dude was lying.
Well, I tell you what, in police work, if they catch one suspect and that they get him crying, that motherfucker's going to gobble every goddamn case in that vicinity.
Yeah, but in the meantime, boys, he's like, well, I'm not, that was that was a stolen car. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what, them clowns look like they borrowed their brother's car.
They look like his next door neighbors.
That too.
That's what they look like. His fucking next door neighbors. That motherfucker. Yeah, that dude. If I was a cop, I've been looking at him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, motherfucker. First,
you gotta take their word for it until you find out otherwise.
Well, first thing I'm gonna say, why you had the valuables in your car. Then he has the nerve to say, I want to leave my shit unlocked. I leave it unlocked. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, you should be able to. You don't think you should be able to keep your doors unlocked?
No. Only a fool would do that.
I didn't say that. I said you don't think you should be able to. Like, people don't rob you. You don't think you should live a life void of crime?
No.
You should. So crime. You want to live in a crime-infested neighborhood?
No, I'm always thinking about crime.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I said, do you think that we should be able to live crime-free? I'm not talking about reality.
Yes, we should be able to live crime-free.
That's what he's saying.
I am never, ever
you're bringing
leave
reality
my doors
into what
unlocked.
he's saying. I understand. Neither am I. I'm not going to capitulate to that. Like I told you, the neighborhood, not neighborhood watch, but the neighborhood kind of concession was, leave the doors unlocked and keep all the valuables out. Fuck
That's
that.
the way
Stay out of my car.
That's the way my southern relatives are.
See,
they live in a small fucking town. They leave the doors. So when I went to go stay with my sister, she was like, well, we don't lock the doors. I said, you're going to lock them motherfuckers tonight. I said, if I'm in this bitch, you're going to lock that motherfucking door. I'm not in here and we're going to have no doors unlocked. It's not going to happen. She's like, I got to lock my doors. My brother's talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
I am under the practice of, if the door has a lock, lock it.
You lock it. Yeah.
If the window has a lock, lock it. That's
Right.
what it's for. I mean, I didn't grow up with what's that shit? Little House on the Prairie, where all the doors are unlocked and didn't have that.
I grew up in a fucking city, man.
I understand when people say I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to. You're right. All right. Here's another one. In Georgia, a lot of people lock their cars and leave guns in the glove box, underneath the seat, in the center console, wherever. The gun's not safe in your car, and your car's not a safe. So
right.
But they feel the same way this guy. They said, I should not have to worry about my car getting broken. Okay, so you're mixing fantasy with reality. Every one of us wants to live crime free, but the reality is, it shit can happen anyway.
I am not gonna move into a crack area thinking I'm not gonna get robbed.
That wasn't a crack area. Leave it alone.
It doesn't fucking matter.
What the hell's crack got to do with it?
Because That's regentrification. People do it all the time. They go move in these.
We're talking about this. The situation where Pedro was just now.
I'm trying to get a reference. The reference is you don't put yourself in a bad.
Behind these words over here.
You don't put yourself in a bad situation and expect a good outcome. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do it.
But that's his neighborhood, bro.
I don't give
it looked like a decent
fuck.
neighborhood. That was a decent neighborhood.
Those were the neighborhoods.
Dude, you had white criminals. That was a fucking decent neighborhood.
Yeah,
go ahead. Come back with that one.
White robbers in a Ford Taurus and robbing motherfucking robbing motherfucking robbing Mexicans. Yep. They were looking for guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's fucking Texas.
And then they found $300 worth of silver
coins. Why were they in there?
By the way, I was fucking with you. I agree with you. That's like, why do you have silver coins?
Yes.
And then he named them too, so that means they have some kind of value.
Right. So that means probably $30 in coins got stolen. That motherfucker's pocketing the rest and doing an insurance fraud.
Yeah.
Dude.
Make it worth his while.
We know it went down.
Yep.
Fucking Cox. And he's like, well, then he tries to amp it up. They took a shot at me. If you saw them drive off, why are you running out there?
Mm-hmm. No, he was out there before they drove off. He opened the door when he first heard it, and he said he came down, and then he thinks that the guy that was going through the car heard the door, and then he took off and tried to get in the car, and the door wouldn't close on the getaway car, and then the gun went off, which could be that the dude's hand may have gotten stuck, and
but then he said he took a shot.
Then he took a shot.
One shot.
Fire. He returned fire.
One shot.
Right. See, that's why he needs to come train with you so you can show him the algebra.
I would have lit that motherfucking. It would have been. I would have lit that passenger's fucking window all this. That car would have went.
At least 6 rounds would have been trying to beat each other to the goddamn target.
It would have been a magazine.
No, I'm saying, but the front 6 would have been trying to beat each other.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been like,
damn.
Yeah, and that car would have was. The only thing you would have heard was, oh. Then I'll call 911.
You're right. You're
because you just gave me an opportunity to have fun.
There you go.
So I'm going. You just fucking turned the tables. I was in the wrong for coming outside with a gun. So now you just turned the tables and shot at me.
Right.
And now I have to defend myself.
Right. And the thing was, I don't know if he was prepped, but he tried to add some things into it because he said that when he heard it, he thought it was inside of his house.
He had it on fucking camera, bro.
Right. And then he came out and I said, that don't make sense. Yeah. If you thought they were breaking into your house, why would you go outside your house?
Only thing I had to do is talk to him through the fucking camera. I'm coming out, motherfuckers. Get away from my fucking car.
Turn the lights on. Yep.
Yeah. And the lights were already on. We had it on fucking 4K. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you got to make that. In some states, you can't actually get out of your house and go and shoot the guys just breaking in.
Especially when they're leaving.
Right? Yeah, when they're leaving. You can't do it. But if you have something that's high, like if you had a gun in that car, you have the right to stop them with deadly force.
Texas?
Yeah, that was Texas. But even here, if there's a gun in that car, you have the right to stop them with deadly force because now you're trying to stop them from getting something. You know what I'm saying? But if there's nothing, if they're still in a laptop, you can't use deadly force on the laptop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't compute. You know, but if it's a gun, it's a whole because now they can get access to that gun. They might start turning it on you. You don't know at that point. You know what I'm saying? So you got you got to make that choice. But he could have shot him from the window. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just see the comments. If he shot him from the window, I think that would have been worse.
You think so?
Yeah. Because he's not in there's no threat to him at that point. It's a lesser.
He's still inside the house.
He's still
inside the house.
But if he fired as soon as he opened the door, that's a different story.
Oh, they would. So, well, the thing of it is, don't come out the front fucking door.
Right.
Go out the back and scurry around and fucking make sure you got a fucking rifle. You know what I'm saying? So you can lay some real hate on these motherfuckers. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? and deal with it that way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's fucking.
People in the comments are calling for every state to have stand your ground and castle doctrine.
Yes, we have it here. We got stand your ground and castle.
I think Texas does too, because he probably could have shot those cats and killed them and still got away with it in Texas.
They do have stand your ground and the castle doctrine. Yet you're about to bring up the guy who the guys was robbing that house, and he was on the phone.
I'm about to bring up the guy that came over to the other guy's house because they were they had a common girlfriend, and one had a kid with her. And he came to see his kid, and the dude
you got the video to that? You got the video?
I found it. Shot him with the Ruger and was like,
he lit that motherfucker
he was
up.
like, oh shit! He just, I'm tired of talking. Pow, 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 pow.
No, the guy grabbed the gun.
Yeah, he did. I'm being funny, bro.
Yeah. It says you can't grab the fucking. I'm gonna read some of these chats and shit. Two Lag said he wears a flannel shirt untucked, as you guess. It's as bad as Arizona. Two Lag says he keep it locked and don't mess with it. That was keeping the gun put away. Mag dump on the car, big time. Big shooters laughing. Two Lag, Arizona the same way. Arizona has stand your ground. Okay. I didn't know Arizona had stand your ground. And but you gotta do that, man. So it's I was talking about the Texas man who did everything wrong. Texas man shot 2 men with a shotgun. And he told them he was going to do it all on the phone on the 911 operator. And he said, I just went and killed him. He fucking admitted he killed him. They was robbing his neighbor's house. That shit was fucking funny. So there were it was 2 guys robbing his neighbor, and he called 911. He said, I seen motherfuckers out here get ready to fucking rob my neighbor. They got the shit TVs and shit out the house, and I got my fucking shotgun. You can hear in the back. He said, I'm gonna go outside and shoot these damn bitches and stop them. I don't want them to take 911 operators like, no, sir, don't go outside. Just wait on fucking cops. He said, fuck this, they're about to get away. That motherfucker, he goes outside. You hear all this on the fucking phone. He comes back inside and fucking he said, I just shot these 2 motherfuckers. They're laying out there right now. The cops hurry up and get here. And the cops get there. They take him to jail. He goes fucking grand jury. They take that shit to trial. The fucking goddamn jury is like, we're not convicting this dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, he did the right fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? That shit. What do you mean 2 Lag Arizona is concealed carry. Okay. And Kendall.
Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. Yeah, I keep forgetting the right.
That thing.
Yeah.
He said they have to call 811 before you dig.
Call
before you
if
dig.
you dig. Oh, that's 811 is the No.
Yeah.
811 no. That he said before you dig.
Right.
And here it's that's where you call the dig people to get your ground certified to make sure you don't have any power lines or gas lines before you dig.
Oh, is he saying that because he's gonna
bury them? I think it's 411 here or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna bury them. I can't find none of those articles I was talking about.
Yeah,
that one.
Yep, you're right. It is big. We got you now, Canadian. It's a free 24/7 number that provides.
Oh, say Arizona has constitutional carry. Oh, constitutional carry. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification. All right, here we go. I found that one. Yep, here it is. So this dude is really tripping. And when I first saw it, it was like, oh, no way. And then when I saw the results, it was like, oh, way. I was definitely. Check this one out.
Reed was attempting to pick up his 9-year-old son from his Christina, here in the white shirt,
That shit.
Reed's current wife, Jennifer, capturing this video from the car.
He would do anything for time with his kids.
Kyle Carruth, Christina's new partner, joins the argument, brandishing a rifle.
The dude had a gun.
Toward a gun. That's when Carruth fires 2 fatal shots. So far, no charges have been filed in.
Oh, he hit him good, bro.
Did you ever think that? No, it was like a stun gun or a taser gun or something. Like, who's going to bring out? They're having a discussion about a custody thing.
Carruth's attorney writing in part, all Texans may lawfully brandish a firearm to protect themselves. Though Reed came unarmed, he announced his intent to kill Kyle Carruth with Kyle's own gun and took immediate, powerful action to do so, which was unsuccessful. Jennifer Reed's lawyer believes self-defense does not apply.
Whenever Mr. Carruth brought that firearm out, he's the one that escalated and provoked the situation.
According to ABC's local station, the district attorney recused their office. The police department turning the case over to Texas's attorney general.
The attorney general is going to be looking at justification of stand your ground, justification. Was there the threat potentially that Chad could harm Kyle or get his hands on the weapon? And so as a result, Kyle shot him.
Jennifer is also fighting to get custody of her husband's kids. Zoreen Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And but because the other guy was bigger, the other guy was more aggressive. The stepdad was more aggressive. He even grabbed at the gun at one time, and that's what made that guy get distance and pop him. You know what I'm saying? So the stepdad, I know he was trying to exert his machismo, but the other dude had bigger balls than he did, and he was banging his ex-old lady.
Damn.
His shit was drained.
And
so he had the vigor in him, the vinegar in him. It was like, come on, dude. It's like once the guy came out with the gun, you should have just turned around, walked out, and got in your goddamn car.
Absolutely. Yeah, but he reached you. It's clear that he reached on him.
Yeah, he did.
Whoever did that video, I think it was that lady that was in.
It was a lady in the car, and that was the boyfriend.
The lady that was just sitting there.
Yeah, that was the boyfriend of the dude, the stepdad,
the dead guy.
No, the dead.
That's a
real
Ruger.
dad.
Yeah,
the real dad.
That's a Ruger.
Yeah. So, Canadian in Alaska, you can carry open or conceal, but you have to have duty to notify. Yeah, there's a lot of states, especially here in the South, like Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. If you get pulled over by the cops, you have to tell them that you have a gun, and if you don't, you can lose your carry license. You know, if they find out, they can pull your license. You know what I'm saying? Because it's your duty to notify them, and once you notify them, now you're subject to whatever they feel like doing. If they feel like they want to be a dick, can you step out the car, sir? We're gonna unarm you. You know what I'm saying? And and I don't usually like that because you just saw when that guy got shot by that fucking female cop who tried to disarm him. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing.
Right.
And that's also your concern. You know, if they're gonna bring you out of the car, let them know where the gun's at. And if you have a exotic gun, just ask them, keep your hands where they can see them, but ask them, are you familiar with this type of fucking gun? Right. You know what I'm saying? I'll get out I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming, just get out of the car. But as you're getting out, just casually talk to them and they say, are you familiar with this type of gun? If you're not, please get somebody else to fucking grab it and take it off my head. You know what I'm saying? And especially if it's a 1911 or you got a fucking hot trigger on that thing. You got one in the pipe, and they're not gun guys. A lot of them aren't.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can easily get shot. And what's fucked up about that shooting was he got shot and they left him handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even bother to unhandcuff him. You know what I'm saying? When that guy got shot by his own gun.
Oh yeah.
They kept him handcuffed,
right,
and set him on the ground. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think they're focused on the actual incident that happened. It's still fucked up. I think they focused on that,
and he was bleeding out, and I was like, that was me.
But they put a tourniquet on him. They get it.
Unhandcuff
they
me, motherfucker, so I can put a tourniquet on me. You son of a fucking bitch! What? Yeah, I just got shot. Why are you fucking handcuffing me?
But dude, I will
Unhandcuff
say,
me.
he took it like a champ, bro. Because
he
didn't do none of that weird whimping and hollering. Dude, just like, God damn.
Yeah. And the first thing I was
and hop back.
I would have been like, you fucking bitch.
Oh wow, yeah. That would have been my time.
I would have been like, you fucking cunt. Get the fucking away from me. You fucking damn you. Oh,
At
I would have
that
went.
point, you can say whatever you want.
I would have went the fuck off, dude.
He put a bullet in you, and you didn't do anything.
Exactly. And he was the cop was fucking. He really didn't have to do what he was doing. He didn't even have to bring the guy out the car to fucking disarm him. He just overreacted because
overly compliant.
Yeah, he wanted to fucking. He wanted to run that fucking serial number. That's all they want to do when they want to bring you out, because it's like, well, I might as well fish and see if this gun is fucking stolen. And if it's stolen, that gives me the right to go in this fucking car, and I just call it a fucking criminal. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he's a felon. You know what I'm saying? Now I can run this fucking all. They just turned the traffic stop into something totally fucking different. And now you got to be inconvenienced of getting out of your car, keeping your hands up. You know, and as soon as you get out the car, they grabbing you and shit. So you gotta not fucking resist and all this shit. And then they're gonna fucking handcuff you. Then before they do that, they're gonna fucking somebody else gonna come grab your fucking gun. You telling them, hey, I got one in the fucking chamber, dude.
Right.
Don't point this shit at me, dude. You know what I'm saying?
We always say it's assumed the gun is fully loaded. But
they don't fucking. Have you seen these motherfuckers fuck with guns? They are. You used to be a cop, you know. This one, they are fucking dangerous. They be wheeling that motherfucker all around. It's like, and it'd be fucking hot.
Grab, finger went immediately to the trigger.
Yes,
immediately, because he got shot as the gun
was coming out,
right as it left the holster.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And like I said, they left him handcuffed the whole fucking time. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know?
Yep.
So,
because it wasn't being charged.
No.
It was just for safety purposes, which is usually no more than 15 minutes at the most.
But it's really no reason to do that.
Mm-hmm. It's a violation of the law, but
no. The police has the tactical advantage to the person in the car. Why are you taking that tactical advantage away? It's if you stand at the 9 o'clock or the fucking 8 o'clock to that driver, is no way that driver can shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so unless you walking up and that driver shoots you, that's the only time. But if that driver has got his hands out, he just told you he's got a fucking gun, and fucking only thing I tell him, you don't grab it, I won't grab mine. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a big fucking deal. And just keep your hands on your steering wheel. That's all you tell them. But some of these fucking cops in these videos, man, they get so fucking nervous. It is unfucking real.
She had no reason to be nervous though, because there's two other officers that were there before her. As she came up, he said, just saw the gun, take the gun, and all she had to do is take it out, not put a finger in the trigger. It's not. It's loaded. That's a sad case, but most people are saying that he's about to get paid, but I don't want to get shot to get paid. I'd rather not get paid and keep.
He almost lost his life,
right?
Because the way he was bleeding, she hit an artery.
Yeah.
He was bleeding out.
Put that tourniquet on,
he would have died. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. It was let's see. React. I don't know. It's like can't find none of the videos.
Which one are you looking for?
Cops overreact to a guy with a gun.
The one you just told me?
Yeah, it was a female cop. She got all fucking. She drew down on him and everything, and the cops wanted him out of the car and all types of shit. It was fucking. He was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers? I haven't done any fucking thing." You know what I'm saying? She just got fucking, women cops, they just fucking, they'll shoot you the fastest. You know what I'm saying? And it's like cops overreact. Driver. That's it. Yeah, but it's a bunch of videos. But yeah, he's gonna sue. He's got a hell of a lawsuit. They'll sell it quietly. He'll end up probably getting $1.5 million or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, easily. But they did fire her because she was still a rookie on the probation. So if she had, she was a rookie on the probation. Yeah, so she got fired immediately. You know what I'm saying? But she'll just go to another fucking jurisdiction because she's still she's still certified, and she'll just go to another jurisdiction and get picked up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, easy as peasy. So let me get some of these chats. Big Shooter says it's a Beretta A300 shotgun. That's what he was using. You sure? I thought that was a PCC.
That was a Ruger PC9.
Yeah,
he says it at the bottom.
Oh, okay. No, Ruger PC9. Yeah. 2 legs. Shut off the ego and restart the engine. Yep. 2 legs. Same sober and moral through a process. That's what we need. Yep. That's a mess. Yeah, she was fired. Yeah. Hey, Gene. Audio. Audio. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, we're still looking for this other one he was talking about. But he didn't put up his in progress sign. I bet you. Let's see when he comes back. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. He got a bunch of them there. Hey, did you put the studio sign up?
No, I forgot. And now she's
I knew it.
Studio sign was off. Studio sign was off. Studio sign was off. And I was like, you hear me over here fucking talking. What the fuck? God damn.
Studio sign wasn't on, bro.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was like, come on, man. Oh my God. Yeah, shit. Fuck, man. Yeah, so I can't find none of this shit. I'm on the wrong fucking YouTube, but we're about to end the show anyway. So you guys get your last bits of chats in. And,
especially Tulag. Because he always says goodbye as we're already off.
Yeah, say goodbye now, guys.
Bye, Tulag.
And I'm gonna put up. Let's see where we didn't have any campaigns tonight. I'll talk to you about that.
25 was the high.
Yeah, not enough.
Right.
So where is it? Oh man. Since they're moving stuff around, it's hard to find things now.
Yeah. It's changing now. I mean, it's good, but at the same time,
keep it where I can find stuff. I'm going from page to page looking for things. And I don't see what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Oh, there they are. Yeah. So give the show a thumbs up, guys. If you're watching the show at the end, if you watched it all the way, give it a thumbs up. Yeah. Good night, Tulag. Thank you for supporting the show. And
absolutely.
Thank everybody for supporting the show and watching the show.
We always talk about you when we're off the show. Dude, why does he say you're usually like the last comment, and then we're in the on the back room, and we see we're like, oh man,
yeah, and we end the show too quick, and he always fucking says that. So, so that's why I said now you got plenty of time to listen and get ready to fucking kill the show.
We also, appreciate it, man. Not being disrespectful, but go ahead, bro.
NRA shows coming up in April down here in Georgia. Hey, good night, Canadian. And everybody else who's watching the show, good night too. And we'll see you guys in the range. But also, NRA show is coming up in April. And down here in Georgia, get your hotels, get your register for your tickets if you're an NRA member. And it's going to be a big 3-day show, and it's going to be huge. So it's going to be really huge. It's going to be big. So you'll be able to see all your favorite YouTubers and a-holes and cocksuckers are all gonna be down here, and so you'll be able to see them. So other than that, what you got, Al? Hold on,
right.
I got to change out the fucking music. Keep forgetting. There we go. All right, I'll see you guys in the range. What you got, Al?
I see the guys on the range. Hey man, pass that Second Amendment down to the next generation. Preserve it so we can keep it going.
Yeah, fuck them. Oh, hold on. Sean Thomas. Alfonso. Yeah. I'm always busy at this time to listen. I will catch the replay. Sean Thomas.
Appreciate you,
all
man.
Right. Appreciate you.
You,
hey,
bro.
we'll also see you in April, my man. All right. See you guys out.
Ciao.